NDCs across Region 6, East Berbice, Quarantine, are now equipped with mini excavators provided by the Government of Guyana, through the Ministry of Agriculture. The initiative by His Excellency, President Dr. Irfan Ali and Vice President Dr. Bharat Jagdeo, was rolled out recently and is intended to ensure that every NDC across the country is better equipped to execute their mandates in their respective communities. NDCs in Regions 5 and 4 are also now equipped with the mini excavators that will be used mainly for the enhancement of internal drainage in communities. On Saturday, Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa handed over another 8 mini excavators to the RDC of Region 6. These will be allocated to NDCs of the Lower Quarantine and East Bank Berbice. Speaking at the handing over ceremony, the Agriculture Minister said that it was a further $112 million investment to enhance community drainage. But more than that, he stressed that the investments at the level of local government bodies is just part of a national effort at ensuring that the lives of citizens are improved in every area of consequence to them.
And we as a government, we always try to bring relief to the people. And we can look back from 4 years ago where we were and where we are today. And let us measure what has happened over the last 4 years. We have seen a total transformation of our country landscape in every facet of life, be it education, health, housing, public infrastructure, agriculture, you name it. And I can go and list all the progress we have made in these areas. And as the Vice Chairman rightly said, as a people we must recognize the government role in bringing these relief to the people of our country. Let us look at health. You may have encountered problem, yes, at the New Amsterdam Hospital where we have tried to fix it and get things in order. But what we are doing, we are trying to ensure that we improve. We are getting 2 brand new hospitals in Region 6. One at number 75 and a state-of-the-art hospital in New Amsterdam. A hospital that will bring all the services that when you go to Georgetown, you will get it right here in New Amsterdam. And we are building 6 of those new hospitals across the country. We are rehabilitating a number of new hospitals around the country, in various regions of the country. We are trying as much as possible because when you look at health, for example, you live in the interior, you live in the deep south in Region 9, you live in Region 1 like the Whitewater area, or you live in the farthest part in our country. We have now implemented telemedicine, where patients in those areas can enjoy the same kind of treatment that people are receiving on the coast. The first country, I think, in the Caribbean has done that in implementing telemedicine, where in the far-flung area in our country, we are seeing these things happening. So we will continue to see improvement in our health sector. Look at the education sector, where we are today. When we got into government, you all remember in 2014, when we implemented the cash grant. At that time, they were saying that we were in government and we wanted to remain in government because elections was due in 2015. So election came in 2015. We had implemented the cash grant in 2015, the school children cash grant, because we cared in 2014. And we said that will be a continuous process. Elections came in 2015 and the PPP Civic came out of office. The APNU AFC got into office. And what they did, they stopped it. They said they don't have money to continue that grant. Whilst we were in opposition, we said that when we get back into government, we will implement or re-implement that grant. And we got back into government in 2020 August. And we haven't only re-implemented the grant, we have extended the grant to public school and to private school children too. So every child that attends public or private school are receiving the cash grant. But we have only restarted it. We have increased it incrementally. And this year, every child that attends school will receive $55,000 from the government of Guyana.
Focusing on agriculture, Minister Mustafa said a government that does not invest in agriculture is not a good government.
Although we are an oil and gas country and we are producing oil and gas, a government that does not invest in agriculture It's not worth its salt because agriculture is here to stay. Oil and gas will finish sometime. That is why we are spending money to develop the agriculture sector in our country. We are working with the farmers. We are making funds available. So today when we give out these machinery to the region, it will not only serve the purpose of internal drainage in the community, but when your drainage system is in order, because the cultivation water also has to pass through the residential area. And when you have effective drainage system, it will help both in the residential area and it will help water coming out from the cultivation area. When you look at the public infrastructure, you look around, and many of you who are here this morning would have gotten roads to build under the Ministry of Public Works. Hundreds of roads are built in your region, and thousands across the country. In every single community you go, we are developing the infrastructure, building proper roads for people to walk on. And that will continue. That will continue. We go in all the 21 or 22 LAA areas, the local authority areas in Region 6, have a number of community roads. You barely have more dams now, or a few more dams within these communities. That's the kind of transformation we're talking about. Look at the housing sector. Thousands of house lots we have given out to the people of this country. Almost 35,000 house lots or more, for almost 40,000 house lots. We are building new housing schemes. We are working with the young professionals to give them home, working with the bank. So all these things, all these developments are taking place in our country. Well, that is happening in the agriculture sector. We are seeing a revolution. Today, Guyana is poised to be, or is already the leader in agriculture in the region.
The respective NDCs are now expected to provide to the NDIA a work program, identifying the priority areas to be addressed in terms of drainage upgrades. Operators, fuel and servicing of the machines will be provided by the Ministry of Agriculture through the NDIA.